My A1C was over 12.
Okay.
And I just kind of went all in, dedicating myself to fitness and dieting and exercise and taking the right medications and all that kind of stuff. And so one of the things I discovered, that the internet, as robust as it is missing some key examples of really how you should do it.
You saw a lot of cooking shows, but not one dedicated to what you wanted.
I never saw a diabetes cooking show on how to do anything. They said, here's all the stuff you can eat. And I'm like, you're telling me all this other stuff like fried chicken, lasagna, you know. She said, no, you should never eat that. I said, well, that's not going to work for me. And she said, well, it needs to, or you'll be dead. I'm like, so inside that square, there was enough basics in there, and I was starting to have a better understanding. If you were to take some combinations of all these things and eat a little more of this, a little less of that, put some of this in there with it, but primarily learn how to read labels, that you could actually start building up a fairly large portfolio of recipes. So for instance, in these shows that we're doing, you're going to find that a lot of the things that I cook have beef broth, because that was the one thing they said you can eat all you want. But the more research I did, I started learning that there's other meat out there that have a lot of the same basics that that salmon has.
Grass-fed beef, I've been told that.
I hope that's what we're eating here. She said, if you go to a steakhouse, what is the largest steak that you can get, you think? I'm like, 10, 12 ounces or something? She goes, no. And I said, this is not going to fly. So with this kind of food, it doesn't have any carbs in it. So one of the key things with lifestyle is, you need a good attitude. It's kind of scary, but what makes mine different is the fact that I'm catering to a demographic that, if you go by what the American Diabetes Association says, and our Secretary of Health, Bobby Kennedy, even says this, that over 40% of the American population have type 2 diabetes or heart disease, which are both.
And the other half don't know it, that they're pre-diabetic, probably.
My A1C, as of a week ago, was 5.5. So I call it the trifecta effect. So that's why I named this whole series, Dale, Diabetes Sucks, but Life Doesn't Have to.
You got to remember, hit the follow button. You got to remember.